Hey guys, it's Kristen, and I wanted to pop on here real quick and give you my FantasyAthon TBR. So yes, I am doing my first a-thon, hopefully with other people from YouTube rather than my own just like reading vlog. I don't know these people at all. It is I will link their channels below, who they are that are hosting this. But I'm just gonna get right into it. The first challenge is a diverse book, and so I have borrowed a book from a friend. It is We Set the Dark on Fire? Yes. And it's by Taylor K. Mahia. And I don't know much about it other than what the little jacket insert says, and it seems like a Handmaid's Tale-esque novel. So I'll let you know more about it when I read it, but I'm excited about it. The second challenge is a debut fantasy novel or a backlist title. I picked this is a debut fantasy novel, so that could double up, but I'm also going to read Nightfall by Jake Halpern and Peter, oh graciousness, that word looks like Kujawinski, and it came out in 2015, so it's a backlist title. Also borrowed from the same friend, so I'm just going to knock them both out this week and hopefully give them back to her. The next challenge was start or continue on in a series. So I am currently in the middle of Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas and the Throne of Glass series. And I'm about probably a little more than halfway done. And I will be continuing with this book if I haven't finished it by the beginning of the readathon, because I'm reading it right now. But if I finish it, or when I finish it, I will also be reading Tower of Dawn. It's the 6th book in the Throne of Glass series, because I already read book 5. And so that is both of those will kind of fall in as my start or continue on in a series. Then, a super hyped book. What did I have for that? Oh, a super hyped book was Tower of Dawn. So that's why I listed 2 for the continuing a series, because this is also my super hyped book. Or it was super hyped back when it came out. Then pick up a book that you have put down for one reason or another. And I got this book from my brother-in-law for Christmas, Once Upon a River. And I read about 30 or 40, maybe 50 pages even, and put it down for some reason. I don't even remember why. I liked it. So I'm going to pick it back up and read this. And then a book that is like in an age or a genre, some sort of area that you don't read very often. I teach a high school book club class, so I picked a middle grade book called City of Ember that I have to read anyway. Luckily it's a fantasy book, so that way I could add it to my TBR, because I'll be reading it anyway. I probably won't finish it by the end of the readathon, because I will be reading it chunk by chunk, just like the class is going to be reading it. But this is my book for like a genre or age group that you don't read very much, because it is middle grade, not YA. And the last challenge is to pamper yourself. And you could do it with any book that you've already read, but I'm adding a book for that, and I'm going to read Beneath the Sugar Sky by Shauna McGuire. It's the 3rd in the Wayward Children series, and I want to read it because I've been reading the Wayward Children series, and the friend that I borrowed those 2 books from, she borrowed that series from me, and I want to discuss it with her. So we're going to read this, and I'm going to do all the things sugar to pamper myself. I have a it's charcoal and black sugar scrub face mask I'm going to use. I have a cotton candy bath bomb I'm going to have just some sort of like little bath where I do all the sugar things to go along with this book. So that is my books I plan on reading. Let me stack them up here for you. Normally I would say, are you crazy? I can't read this many books in a week, and I still probably won't finish them all, but I am going, it's a 10-day book read-a-thon, FantasyAthon. It's 10 days rather than just like the normal week. So that means you have 2 weekends to read. And I get a lot of time reading on the weekends. And then most of the second week, I am out of town with my husband on a little getaway. It's a homeschool conference that we go to, but it's like 4 days that I don't have my kids. So I'll get to read a ton. Hopefully, oh, I'm going to drop it. Hopefully this stack will be in what I get to read. Yay, I'm so excited. I will link below the channels of the people that are doing the FantasyAthon. I know one of them is Pens and Pages, and the other one I do not remember. So I'll link it below. But I'll check in with you. I'm probably going to do maybe 2 reading vlogs. One at the beginning of the week and be like, oh, here's where I'm at. And then maybe one for the second part of the week when hopefully I am victorious. Thanks for watching, and I'll check you later. Bye.